I think this is probably the latest I've ever been on a fabulous installment of the Advent Beer Calendar. I have spent all night on stage singing for my friends Voodoo Larry and his new wife, Voodoo Ruby, the Voodoos, if you will. Uh, it was both their Christmas party and their wedding. So, Wild Card Rumble, the band that was featured in a video earlier this week, performed for them. And man, I am beat. A beat dog. I was supposed to get out of there a little bit earlier, but you can't say no. You got to keep going, baby. So, December 20th of the fabulous Advent Beer Calendar. And it's a bottle in a bag. And it's a 12-ounce bottle. And it's got a very interesting label because it looks generic. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ooh. This one is called Yellow Belly. And I mean, I read the title of it, but I have to read the tiny print. Imperial Stout, brewed with peanut and biscuit flavors. Biscuit as in cookies, I imagine. Imported by 12% LLC, Mount Vernon, New York. Contains barley, wheat, oats, hop, yeast, water, and aromas of peanut and biscuit. Best before 1/5/2024. Whoops. Brewed by Omnipolo and Buxton Brewery at Buxton Brewery Company Ltd., Buxton, United Kingdom, product of the United Kingdom. Now, biscuits aren't biscuits in England. They're cookies. So, it says that it has peanut and cookies in it. And the standard government warning of don't operate a rockabilly band while drunk and pregnant. And there's a cash refund for this bottle. And that's it on this. Now, I will show you the bottle. Rather plain. Rather plain. But that doesn't mean that what's inside is not plain, or is plain, I should say. So let's use our fabulous Boy Scout knife and pry this open. And we are going to drink it out of my beer hole, because my beer hole is open for business, baby. Dirty Glass Mafia. There's my tribute to the Ginger Yeti. So, an Imperial Stout with peanuts and cookies in it. All right. It is not a super effervescent beer, but I'm also drinking it past the Best By date, but that's okay. Because really, I don't believe in that Best By stuff when it comes to beer. I mean, you have to add something to beer to make it go bad, in my opinion, that fast. So, all right, well, let's give this thing a delightful sniff in glass. It smells like an Imperial Stout. I'm getting the peanut and I'm getting the grain, the roast of the grain. Also a little bit of molasses, but that could be the cookie coming through. Or biscuit, as they say, across the pond. They also say Tuesday and bottle of water. So, and borrowing from them, I will say, let's tuck in. Oh, that's an Imperial Stout. That is a flavor bomb. But so good. It's so tasty. Oh, you know what? I didn't even get the ABV on this. Let's see if that's even listed. 11% alcohol by volume. Wow. And it's only 11-ounce bottle. Very strange. But what an odd number for the amount in there. But 11% alcohol by volume. I'm glad I'm home. I'm glad I'm going to finish this and probably go fall asleep in my easy chair because, man, am I beat. Wow. That was a lot of singing. That was a lot of singing and harmonica playing and generally just being a nice guy and helping them out because the wedding reception was at Voodoo Larry's shop. They did a fabulous job decorating it. It was gorgeous. And, they had a nice cake and people brought food and they had a taco bar and wings. And I myself made some delicious barbecue meatballs and smoked sausage in a crock pot with some Sweet Baby Ray's and an entire jar of cinnamon pear jam. So it was very good. And speaking of good, so is this beer. Let's go back in. Mm, mm. They say peanut butter and cookies, but I'm getting chocolate out of it. That could be a side effect of the pizza. The pizza. That could be a side effect of the peanut butter. Wow, man, I didn't even have anything to drink tonight. Or smoke. I just played music. That's how tired I am. Thinking about pizza. Peanut butter mixing with the grains is giving me a chocolate pop in my mouth. So, mm, that is a good beer. If you like Imperial Stouts, you know what I'm talking about. It's that rich chocolate, coffee, sweetness. This is a sweet beer. This is a 7 or 8 on the sweetness scale. 0 on the bitter. Maybe a 1. Maybe a 1 because I'm getting a little bit after I've swallowed it. It sort of lingers. It's not a bad linger. Well, I've told you that beer goes with cookies. Here's proof. They put cookies right in the beer. So, ooh, pardon me, burpee. So, I'm sure that was really loud on the microphone. Tapping my chest for some reason, it's like hitting an empty barrel and drum beats. So, let's go back in. Mm. So, this is a big burst of flavor through the entire swallow. And then after you swallow, little hint of bitterness, but it's mostly the bitterness from that like almost coffee chocolate experience in there. I'm enjoying this one a lot, and quite frankly, I believe that this is probably the right amount for an imperial stout because it is a strong flavor and a strong beer, and sometimes when you get past 12 ounces, unless they're an incredibly pleasant imperial stout, sometimes by the end of the pint, it can get a little bit much. But not in this case. In this case, I wish I had a second bottle. And I wish I was upstairs, ensconced in my easy chair with a blanket laying over my lap and my chihuahua, Mr. Benny, hanging out with me. So, uh, I think I'll answer the questions. Let's answer the questions, If I saw Yellow Belly in the store, would I pick it up? Yes. Yes, I would. This is very tasty. This is very good. But based on the fact that this thing is already, more than a year past its best by date, I don't know how much of it gets imported on a regular basis. So, um, if I did see it in the store, though, I would pick it up. If someone handed me one of these at a party, I would be excited to drink it. But I also know that I would not be drinking more than one of them because it's 11% alcohol by volume. Man, that is a strong beer. So, I mean, that's like a beer with a shot in it. So, Mm. Mm-mm. Nice end of the day. It was a fun day. Got to sing a lot. I got to play a lot. Got to hang out with friends. Got to watch a lot of people have a really good time in a beautiful shop where all those antique cars were decorated, and there was curtains put around and Christmas lights everywhere and a whole lot of smiling faces. Seriously, just a really good night. And this is a fabulous way to end that night with Yellow Belly, the 20th installment of the Advent beer calendar. So, if you like what I did here today, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. And if you got to see my band on that other video, make a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.